What is up, everybody? My name is Ice or Ice Cold, whatever you want to call me, and I got my partner here with me.
Ninja. My name is Amazing Ninja, and we're gonna be doing a podcast. It's we're gonna try to make it one of the best podcasts you can find in pretty much the North American region. We want to make sure you guys know all the rumors, know everything that's going on. It's gonna be the best podcast that you've ever seen in your life.
Pretty much, okay. We'll talk about I don't know. What do we do on this? Do we do indies? We talk about indie wrestling too, like NJPW.
We can talk like everything wrestling, but mostly the WWE because WWE is a topic that everyone knows about, and
Yeah. Um. What do you out of 1 to 10? What is like your rating for Raw?
I would give Raw this week probably like a 4 or something because it was not very interesting. The same as
Exactly.
usual. I mean, I don't like what they do with Baron Corbin. It's kind of boring seeing him come out every week and do the same thing with the. It's just not interesting. The whole show is focused on Roman Reigns. Every 15 minutes they have to show a picture of Roman Reigns to get the ratings up, even though the ratings have been the worst in like years. And I also think that SmackDown wasn't that good. SmackDown 1000, they didn't bring out anyone that was crazy or anything. Like, yeah, Evolution and everything, that was the only good parts. But it just felt like a fast show. It just felt like a normal SmackDown because they didn't, nobody like crazy came out. I mean, yeah, but they already announced most of them.
Rey Mysterio, Evolution. No one important. Like Evolution's important, but like the only good thing that came out of SmackDown was Batista calling out Triple H. Like
And
like
I think that they didn't, like, it was all just people they announced. They just announced everybody. And I mean, I just feel like they should have had somebody special. Like Raw 1000. I was actually in attendance at Raw 1000. And it was probably the best Raw I've ever been to. It was just incredible to see the randomly out of nowhere. They didn't announce DX I don't think they announced DX to be there. They just came out of nowhere and like Lita came out. They didn't announce her, And SmackDown, and I feel like they should add an extra hour to SmackDown 1000. It was still the regular 9 o'clock or the regular 10 o'clock ending, with 10 o'clock Eastern and I think 9 o'clock Central. Yeah.
Yeah. Like when you talked about Lita, that reminded me of Evolution. What do you think? What do you think about Evolution? Do you think Evolution is going to be bad?
Again, the regular old thing for WWE to do. Bring back old people whenever the ratings are the worst. I mean, they did that for Raw. They brought back what's it, DX and Brothers of Destruction. That's gonna be. I mean, that looks good. But with have you heard of all the drama surrounding Crown Jewel with Saudi Arabia?
Yes.
I mean, Shawn Michaels was supposed to be the return of a lifetime because he said he's not going to ever return, and now they have to ruin it because they had to do it with the Saudi government, which is a mess. They shouldn't have. That's the least they could have done. I mean, they just. I mean, they need to work with the right people. They need to move the stadium to somewhere else and have just an amazing show, not have some.
Yeah.
I mean, look at the Miz versus Daniel Bryan at Super Showdown. That was
a 2 minutes. Match. 2 minutes for nothing.
Yeah, like 2 minutes. I mean, that would have been a good match. That could have been a good match, but they had to cancel it off just for some part-timers, or just for some barely even part-timers to show up and pretty much be I mean, and the show was at like 5 a.m. It was just a waste of 5 hours.
Yeah, I woke up at like 6 o'clock. I have school, okay, and like I think it was on a Saturday, and it was on 5 a.m. Like, what?
And I don't even get me started on the. I mean, I like what they're doing. There's like when I watched SmackDown 1000, Becky had some great lines to Edge, some very disrespectful and very they definitely want to make her a heel. I personally like Charlotte as a heel. But because I mean, Ric Flair was one of the greatest heels in the industry. He was incredible, and I think if they did it with Charlotte, and she was just phenomenal. But now when she's a face, everyone doesn't want to see her as a face, and I personally agree with everyone else because I think they need to have Becky as a face and Charlotte as a heel and do some big storyline, and they would do great. Everybody would love it.
Yeah,
they did that, and don't even get me started on the Raw. Nikki Bella versus Ronda Rousey is gonna be awful. I mean,
yes,
we already know Ronda Rousey's gonna win.
It obviously,
and it's just. I just see all these goons on Twitter just posting, "Oh my gosh, the Ronda Rousey match is going to be incredible."
It's not.
It's going to be at the very least a 2-star match.
Yes.
It's going to be disgusting.
Like,
it's not going to be fun to watch. It's not. I mean, Evolution right now is a mess. They need to get everything. It could have been a good pay-per-view, but they had to do some whole agenda with the Women's Revolution that it kind of messed it up.
Like the Nikki Bella and Ronda Rousey feud, they should have put it in like a later time because right now it like makes no sense. What do you think?
Is Sonya Deville even on? I don't even pay attention really to her. Is she even on Raw?
I think she's on SmackDown.
I don't know if she. I mean, they could have done like Shayna Baszler or somebody else from NXT. NXT is doing a phenomenal job. Let's put it that way.
Yes.
They could do Tommaso Ciampa versus Johnny Gargano at every NXT pay-per-view, and I would be happy with it as long as it's a good fight. WWE does
Hold on. Yo. No, you did not. Tommaso Ciampa versus Johnny Gargano every single pay-per-view. No. I think. Did you?
I think off a good storyline. I mean, it's better than having to watch. I mean, every week it's what's it called? The Bobby Roode Chad Gable verse. I can't put my name on it, but Bobby Roode and Chad Gable versus the Ascension is just awful. It's a mess.
It's a mess. It really is.
It's legitimately, if you watch Raw, every week it's that match. They've done it for the past 4 weeks, and I would rather. I mean, they could do something else, but the tag division on Raw is just a mess. They need to call a tag up. They don't need to call a tag team up because they're going to ruin it for NXT. And all the NXT stars that get called up get legitimately destroyed. Look at. I mean, anybody that gets called.
No way, Jose.
I mean, yeah, no way, Jose. He's not gonna do anything. He might as well just move back. He might as well just move to the Indies. I mean,
2-second matches with. Really? He got 2-second matches with Mojo Rawley.
Yeah. And I'm gonna ask you a simple question. Do you think Vince McMahon cares enough about a guy that goes in conga lines every day? Is that Universal Championship material? Do you think he has him around his waist?
I think he should turn heel.
I mean, the only person that could maybe give some put a word in for No Way Jose was Shane McMahon because he watched a couple. I think I saw a video on Twitter of him and like No Way Jose. Like I can tell he likes No Way Jose's gimmick in NXT, but they just absolutely ruined him when he brought him to Raw. Especially, I mean, SmackDown. You know, they could have done with something with him. Like, look at anybody that goes to SmackDown. They have a chance at least. Well, that goes without saying. Look at Mike Kanellis. He got legitimately thrown in the trash and got thrown like 2 years later to 205 Live.
Oh, 205 Live. Yo, they're like the most slept on brand in the world, but they're actually pretty good.
Have
Let's
all the talent that they just have such good um, material, and they just like pretty much wasted. Look at Hid. I mean, I don't know what happened to Hideo Itami, but what happened to him?
probably
Does
injured.
anybody know what happened? Oh, he's
Injured.
injured. Okay, yeah, I
He's
forgot
prob-
about that.
he
They
gets
showed him on
injured
TV.
every single time he comes back.
Look at
Mm,
another thing. One more thing. Finn Balor. I want to see a demon. I don't want to see some smiley guy walking around with hugging Bailey constantly. I want to see the demon. I
the,
want to see him.
yes.
I want to see more matches like him versus Seth Rollins. That was the only good Raw that I've seen within the past few weeks was him versus Roman after SummerSlam. I think that was like the only good Raw, especially because it felt like they gave the chance.
See, here's the thing. I read like a while back ago. Um, Vince McMahon like doesn't want to feature the demon that much because he wants to keep it a surprise because he thinks like if they feature the demon every single pay per view, it's good. They're like the fans are not gonna like enjoy it. It's just like every pay per view he turns into the demon. So he's trying to keep it a surprise. So like when fans don't think he's gonna turn into the demon, he does turn into the demon, and that's what's like great about the demon attire for Finn Balor.
Still, I mean, I still 100% like Demon better. I don't like a guy. I mean, they could at least give him a guy that's like mean and like scary and put him like, beside Gallows Anderson and make him like a ruthless guy without the demon stuff. But I don't want to see some guy smiling, just having a grin on his face constantly, knowing that his salary is. I mean, he's actually no. I take that back because his merchandise sales are doing really good. But and knowing that he has a smile, knowing that he's getting jobbed to guys every night.
Yes, like he's not even like appearing on the main roster. He's legit on the mixed match challenge. Like, come on, like they're. I hope they don't waste Finn Balor because like if they do, that's gonna be kind of messed up. But here's the thing that's going in my head right now. Like, I think they're gonna make Finn Balor turn heel some point soon.
Yeah, that's definitely something they need to do. And I feel like we should end it off with two things. Number one, let's talk about the whole Dean Ambrose situation.
No,
I
no one cares about that Dean Ambrose heel turn.
you don't.
No one
All
cares.
right.
No one
Yeah,
cares.
I guess.
Like they're milking
I
it.
mean,
They milked it so bad. Like no one cares anymore.
yeah. I mean, but I bet there is maybe. I mean, they ruined it. I just feel like we should talk about it just because it's we kind of we. I feel like we should talk about one Raw thing and one SmackDown, and then I'll end it off with a potential. Every episode I'll end it off with one rumor going around.
Uh,
It's a pretty big rumor. It's a really big rumor.
here's
It's something that could fix Raw and SmackDown forever.
here's the thing
Now,
with Dean Ambrose. They should have made him turn on the Shield like way before like Super Showdown or like when they were started hinting it like he was turning heel. They should have like that night where Dean Ambrose pushed Seth Rollins. That should have been the night where he actually turned heel because
yep.
it makes sense.
I really think they do it just to increase their pay per view sales, their money, get better ticket sales.
No one cares
And
about their
I
pay
mean,
per views.
they care about the money too much. That's the problem. You know, I'll say one thing. Or this is a rumor for both Raw and SmackDown. Well, I have two rumors. One rumor going around is that the Saudi government was going to pay Raw, or they're going to pay Mr. McMahon $50 million if Rock came into or they came into Crown Jewel with the Universal Championship and first, or if he was on the pay per view. they were going to pay him $50 million if he had the Universal Championship or the WWE Championship on him. If The Rock was featured on the pay-per-view. Are you kidding me?
Look, here's the thing.
They're gonna ruin their whole thing, their whole situation with the Universal, just for a bit of cash. I feel like that rumors, they would do that. They would go with that.
Here's the thing. I read on Ringside News that like The Rock turned that down. He turned like all the offers because of what's going on with the Saudi Arabia thing. He's not coming back. Like I read that he turned it completely down because of what's going on with Saudi Arabia.
Yep. And I'm glad that he did, because we probably would have seen him everywhere the whole night. The Rock, whatever. And anyway. In other news, another rumor, just the last rumor, and we'll end it off like this. It's good. It's pretty good. Fox, next in like 2020 or so.
Yes.
I think next year, Fox is gonna buy SmackDown, or they're gonna be featured SmackDown and Raw, I believe. They bought the franchise, or they pretty much bought WWE.
I think it's stupid.
They said that they'll turn down the deal. Fox has been saying they'll turn down the deal if SmackDown and Raw do not improve their product. Finally, someone can stick up. But this is a rumor that's been going around. Fox is saying that they'll turn down the deal if they continue to get bad ratings and they do not increase and make it a better product.
Here's the thing. I think WWE's product started tanking ever since like they started switching SmackDown around. Because everyone remembers when SmackDown was on Friday, and then they switched it to Thursday, and now it's on Tuesday. And now it used to be on Sci-Fi Network, and now it's on USA Network. And now they're trying to go onto Fox Network. Like they're completely like they're more focused on like the money instead of like the superstars, the merch. They're completely ignoring all of that. They're just trying to get their money up. Like there's no, like they're not going like focusing on the rivalries or anything. They don't care about the fans.
And I totally agree with that. But Fox could be a big turn for WWE. It could make them change. It can make Vince McMahon wake up and say, hey, maybe I need to start getting my game up. I need to start actually getting a good product instead of rushing it. They legitimately rushed the whole night in 2 hours. Like they rushed the whole night, like the whole entire thing. They legitimately playing it for like 2 hours and then it's done. And then they go back to talking about the money.
Yeah,
it's pretty much what they do. And that's a big rumor though, because that could change WWE forever, because that could help them. Fox is telling them they're going to turn down a lot of money if they don't step up their game. Maybe they can start bringing their money into WWE instead of keeping the money for themselves.
Yep.
Well,
so I guess that's going to wrap up today's podcast, guys. Hopefully you guys liked today's podcast. Make sure you guys leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and share this with everyone that's surrounded by the wrestling community. Go subscribe to Amazing Ninja, and go subscribe to me. My channel name is Heel Emna X, and I guess that's gonna be today's video. Any last words with you, Amazing Ninja?
Just make sure to hit that bell. That will notify you on every podcast we come out with. And it'll also give you a notification on not just the podcast, but rumors. Maybe you want to know about spoilers or rumors, and you want to know what's going to happen, so you know whether to watch it or not. Just come over, hit that bell, notify you, get the news right away.
Yep. We are the teenage version of Wrestle Talk.
Pretty much, yeah. We are.